Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and would you rather your shiny box of Pokemon look like this or like this? This is just one of the 3 very important shiny mods we're going to cover today in today's video, which should be the top 3 PokeMMO mods I recommend every single shiny hunter especially get within PokeMMO, and honestly every single player. Small visual touches like this are going to make you enjoy the game much more, and that's going to help you play the game longer and have more fun. And since we're already here, let's just go ahead and start with this one. This is the Shiny Icons mod. This is a mod made by Poncho and Oni35, so a huge shout out to them for putting in all the effort and work on this. It is available on the forums using the link in the description, alongside every mod we'll be covering here today will be linked in the description, of course. And you can really see the difference with this example on screen. What this mod does is that it changes the sprites in the boxes in like your party and places like that within PokeMMO to actually have the shiny sprite showing instead of just the normal sprite. You earn that shiny, you should be able to flex it in that way. And this is probably the coolest mod in my opinion on this whole entire list. It really takes something that is considered like simple and just not a huge, a mundane change, right? But it's not. It is so much more. I really feel like this mod has greatly increased my enjoyment of the game, and I cannot recommend it enough. I think it really pops when you look at your shiny box. And just in case you don't know how to install PokeMMO mods, I'll show you very quickly, but it is extremely simple. If you install the game, you should be good. But what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on the download button on each of these individual mods linked in the description. Go ahead and left click that. That is going to usually take you over to a Mediafire link, and you want to go ahead and click this big blue download button right here. I have ad blocker, and I recommend ad blocker when you're doing downloads like this, because there might be fake download buttons all around a page like this, and ad blocker honestly keeps you safe when trying to do downloads like this. But as long as you follow this correctly and you click this big blue button, you should be safe. Don't stress about it. Just make sure to click this big blue button right here. Within a few seconds, it should download and plop that over to your downloads folder. If you're using Google Chrome like me, it might look like this in the top right hand corner of your screen. You want to go ahead and click on that and go over to your downloads folder if you can't find it for some reason. And then over here on my empty monitor, I'll show you guys how you want to go ahead and move that folder. First things first, the easiest way to get to your PokeMMO folder is to find your PokeMMO icon on your desktop and then right click it and click open file location. This is going to bring up your PokeMMO folder. You can go ahead and click data and then click mods and then drag and drop from your downloads folder any of the mods you want over here. Now, there is one more quick step you want to go ahead and do before the mod is actually fully installed. You want to head over to your mod management, and that's going to bring up this window like this. You want to scroll down and find and enable whatever mods you want to have installed. So for this video, we'll be covering the Gen Follower Sprites mod, the Shiny Icons, and then the Sparkling Shinies mod as well. So make sure there is the green check like this, and then go ahead and hit save. Your game's going to go ahead and restart, and then it will launch properly with all the mods enabled. And that is how you install mods within PokeMMO. But let's cover these 3 mods very quickly. Number 1, you've already seen it, the Shiny Icons mod. I think this is one of the coolest ones, if not the coolest one on the list. Next up, mod number 2 is the 5th Gen Follower Sprite mod. This is a mod that I recommend every single player install within PokeMMO. If you've ever gotten the message that your Pokemon is too shy to come out of the Pokeball, it's because you don't have this mod installed. You need to install this mod to have the 5th Gen Follower Sprites to enable to be able to show off your Golurk or your Shiny Golurk or any shiny or non-shiny Pokemon in Gen 5. I consider this mod to be a core part of the game pretty much. Everybody should have this to flex your Pokemon properly. And everyone who has the mod installed can also see other people's Pokemon. That is super important. This mod will look like this. It was made by Too Many Luigis many years ago, and you can find the link over on the mod right here on this little white page. If you're on dark mode like I am, might be a little bit tricky to find. It's right here. And then finally, the 3rd mod we are covering today is the Shiny Sparkling effect, which just adds a nice little extra shiny sparkle on all of your shiny Pokemon. This was created by the legend Effie Burke over on the PokeMMO forums. Once again, similar to all the other mods, same installation process. And I like the colored version. I think it adds a nice little flair to a lot of your shiny Pokemon, but you can download whichever one you want. It's just white sparkles versus some different like rainbow colored effects or whatever you want. We can go back to my Golurk really quick and actually see in game, see all the sparkles appearing around him. That is from the mod. And then in the menu like this, all these little extra effects, that is also from the sparkling mod. And then if I were to go ahead and get a wild encounter, I can show you guys what it looks like in a battle itself as well. It's going to sparkle and pop and flare around a little bit just like this. Just a little bit of extra flair for your shinies. I also really like this example video that Everyberg actually posts over on the forums. It's a really good way to show, like, not only does it affect the shinies that you have, but it affects the shiny Pokemon that you're catching, right? And get in that moment when you encounter a wild shiny, why not make it a little bit more special? Shinies are so rare in PokeMMO. Why not do everything you can to make them feel a little bit cooler, as they should be? But that's it. 3 quick, simple, and easy mods for all shiny hunting players in PokeMMO. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you find these helpful or cool or help in your journey, make sure to give a quick thanks to everybody over on the forums who actually puts in the effort to make these mods. They're the real heroes in my book. But like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for daily PokeMMO videos. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below if you're interested in that. Any questions, leave in the comments down below. And if you want to go above and beyond and support my content, it really allows me to be here. YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo donations are super appreciated. But most importantly, have a great day. I will see you guys later. But for now, peace Reno. Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here, and I wanted to say thank you so much to everybody's name who is on this list. You really allow me to make the content that I do every single day, and I hope I can make it worth your guys' while and add to your PokeMMO journey. Thanks again so much for watching the entire video, and have a great day.